5 easy photo shoot poses for beginner models. Keep on watching. So you don't want to look like a turtle. Elongate your neck, sis. You want to look like a giraffe. You want to look like a giraffe, okay? Hi modelpreneurs, my name is Vanance, model coach, and the creator of Model to Modelpreneur. So for the best modeling tips and planning tips, make sure to subscribe to my channel, click that bell so that you are notified every time I post a new video. Hi modelpreneurs, my name is Vanance, model coach, and also the creator of Model to Modelpreneur. So in this video, I'm going to come and give you guys my 5 top favorite poses for beginner models. So let's get into this video. It's going to be a fun video. I'm super excited to be making this. So make sure if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe down below. Click the bell so that you are notified every time I post a new video. So let's get into this video. The first pose is a half body pose. I love half body poses because it focuses more on like your upper body, it focuses more on your facial expressions, it focuses more on your hand movements. Okay, once you nail down how to do a half body pose, it's gonna make it so much more easier for you to pose. Okay, I feel like also half body poses are a little bit more easier because you're not really working with your legs. But one thing I realized that even when I'm doing half body poses, because the photographer is literally just shooting closer, you know, I'm still doing my legs. I feel like even when this is a tip, this is a Miss Cameroon personal tip, I feel like for you to really like kill a half body pose, it's just when you are still moving your legs, because even though they can't see it doing the half body pose, even though the photographer is just shooting from the top, it still makes you look better. Like I always wear heels when I pose, even if he's just taking a headshot. So okay, now that we're home alone, I just feel like it's super important to be practicing your poses a lot. I know summer's about to come soon, but now that you're home, just practice your poses in the mirror. It's super important. Now let's get into the full body pose. Full body pose is very much all about movements. Like you need to be moving your arms. Okay, like for me, I always think about like dancing. Like I always wish I was a ballerina. I feel like if I was a ballerina, I'll be better at posing because they're like dancers and they like flow. So whenever I'm posing full body, I always think about like flowing like water, you know, like just, but you have to do it in a way that like the photographer captures it, you know what I mean? So I just kind of like move around my arms, move my legs, but you know, like moving your body up, doing like movement poses and stuff. I feel like when you do it that way, it comes out a little bit more natural in the pictures. Like it comes a lot more natural and it doesn't look too posy, you know. I like the models are like, who even does this anymore? I'm sorry. This is like American Next Top Model. They used to do the little I still practice my movement poses because I feel like sometimes I'm a little awkward, but I don't overthink it. I kind of like just move along. Like you have to do it in a way that the photographer captures it. And then using props, so it also makes it easier when you're using prop, like have something to do with your hands. You can have like glasses, you can like play with your outfit, like, but not in a way where you're like grabbing the outfit, you know. Like when you're posing with your outfit, let's say like you have a very flowy dress, you don't want to like grab the dress, you want to like place your hand and like move it like it's like a feather, you know what I mean? Like, so just like props, hats, all that stuff, like it just makes it easier. You just want it to be very natural when you're doing standing poses, nothing too crazy. This is for beginners, so nothing too crazy. Don't be like going overboard, just little dancing, doing your legs up, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's talk about sitting poses. It's all about angles with sitting poses. You want to make angles, you want to make shapes with your legs, with your arms. Like you just want to be making shapes, like when you're sitting, if you're sitting on the floor, just making like all type of different shapes. I honestly don't really like sitting poses. I don't like to do the same poses, so I have to incorporate sitting poses in there. It's all about creating curves. Like you want to create curves with your body, you want to create curves with your hands, you want to create curves with your legs. Like it's all about creating angles, creating shapes with your body when you're sitting down. So always remember that. Create angles, create curves with your body when you're sitting down. Just remember that. Also, this is also how you add symmetry, and it makes it more interesting. Like, you just want to sit. So like, you need to add symmetry to your body. I'm gonna give you some, of course, some pictures of me doing sitting poses. So it makes it look so much better when you are sitting and you're actually creating curves. Boom. Let's talk about elongating your neck. So you don't want to look like a turtle. What are you doing? No, you don't want to do that. You want to elongate your neck, sis. You want to look like a giraffe. You want to look like a giraffe, okay? Like, when a photographer takes a picture from the front, it kind of like makes you look flat. It flattens your features. So what I like to do is, I usually find my angle, my favorite side. My favorite side is the right side. So when I'm posing, I always elongate my neck. And you want to push your shoulders back, elongate your neck, but not in a way that's like awkward. Like, you gotta be very natural. Like, you know, you elongate your neck. You can use your hands. Something like that. You know what I mean? It just makes you look more like confident, exaggerate it a little bit, and it just looks better. It looks better on pictures, okay? And when it feels uncomfortable, that's when you know you got the pose, okay? But don't look constipated. Just make it look natural and exaggerate what you usually do. Like, for me, if I feel like I'm not feeling uncomfortable, then I gotta exaggerate it a little bit more. Boom! The next one is to arch your back. Arch that back and exaggerate it, okay? The reason you do it, because it makes you look more curvy. It makes you look more attractive in the picture. You want to arch the back, flatten your stomach. Instead of looking flat, it's gonna make you look like you have a little curve, you know what I mean? So arch your back. You don't have to do it in a sexy way. It depends on like the picture you're taking. Sometimes I'm shooting with a photographer and the picture is a little bit sexy but not sexual. You can do sexy but not sexual, you know what I mean? So the pictures are a little sexy, so I arch my back in a sexy way but not a sexual way, you know what I mean? So you want to do it in that way because it makes you look more flattering instead of you just looking flat. Like, another reason, it's gonna give you the illusion of like an hourglass from, you know, from whatever angle that the photographer is shooting at. Even if he's taking it from the back too, it's gonna look like that. So you want to make it look like you have an hourglass figure. Also, it enhances your bust line. It tightens your weight, like you tighten your waist and you basically push your hips back. It's gonna make you look like you're curvy, like you're curvy girl, okay? Because not all of us got curves, but when you do that, arch the back, it makes you look like you're curvy. Okay, final note is, of course, to practice. You gotta practice. Practice before you shoot. Practice in the mirror. Always practice, because when you practice, you're better. Honestly, I realize that like every time that I practice my poses before a photo shoot, I always do so much better. I always feel confident with the shoot, you know? Like, you always gotta practice. Even professional models still practice. Like, because you're starting out, you need to practice even more so that you can also become better. I'm here, like, if you guys want to comment down below and let me know anything, I can always help you with that. So this is about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I got something for you to help you even more. So I created an ebook right here. It is called Start Your Modeling Career from Scratch. If you want to go ahead and click the link down below and grab the book, it's only $5. Go ahead and grab the book so that it can help you get your modeling to the next level. Thank you guys so much for watching, and for the best modeling tips and branding tips, make sure to subscribe to my channel, click that bell so that you are notified every time I post a new video. Bye.